So after a long stay in Sydney, we're finally getting on the plane to meet up with Erik in about 12 hours. That's the plane. So, I'll do a quick cut, and then the next time you see me will be in Beijing. Ta-da! Beijing! That transit was easier for you than it was for me. That was 12 hours of sitting on a chair. You did it in about 2 seconds. It's freezing. It's very cold, and I'm not even outside yet. Good thing we're shooting a winter film in the snow. Anyway, I'm going through customs, so I'm going to turn off. Hey, hey!
Hey, Viv.
How are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
Oh, blocking everything.
Erik,
how are you, Jing?
Pretty good.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Erik. Made it to China. We'll catch up and then we'll touch base with you guys when we've figured out what we're doing. Cool. So Erik and I are back together after a couple of months away on the opposite sides of the Pacific.
I've been in the snow and she's been in the sun, but now we are here ready to explore for you again.
But despite what you may think, we're actually in Beijing. So we've had an unusual process in our planning. We have to go and pick up hire some skis in Beijing. It's not that easy to do. Fortunately, we have Jing, who has helped us find, don't let the sign fool you, but a scuba diving shop where we're going to pick up skis.
All right. Not only ski gear, but randonnée gear. So hopefully that's a thing. True fashion, you know, we're starting out with some interesting logistics, and we came in here to rent some AT gear, some backcountry gear, and you cannot rent AT gear in
Which is like
China.
randonnée or alpine touring, or what's the other term people use, backcountry. You know, where like your foot comes out of the ski.
But you can't rent it in China.
No, you can rent skis where your feet are stuck to the ski.
So we need to be able to get up there to where we're going to be filming with our backcountry ski team. So we've solved it in a unique way, in a combination of snowshoes, snowmobiles, and alpine skis. So, oops, sorry. Oh, yeah, but when we asked for snowshoes, you're told that you cannot snowshoe up in the region. It's too dangerous to snowshoe up there alone. But you could ski up there alone.
Viv, you're looking full tilt.
Yeah.
I like that yellow. It's gonna go with you.
Means you'll be able to find my body.
If your feet up.
Yeah. That might have been the longest ski hire we've ever done. I think we arrived at about 11. It's now 1, 2, 3, 4. It's now 20 past 3, which is about 4 hours.
Yeah,
But it's not your fault, Jing. We think it's great because
humor.
we laugh at this stuff. This doesn't bother us.
I just think like what a waste of the day.
True.
True. We've had to do an emergency purchase of an emergency beacon, which seems fitting.
Spotted in the States.
In the States. So our good friend JD, who you're going to see in the crew very soon, coming up. JD will be our first mountain expert, safety expert in the crew. That's pretty cool. And actually, this will be the first kind of snowboarders and skiers we have in the crew, isn't it? Oh no. No, we went skiing in Kyrgyzstan. Check out that episode.
Kyrgyzstan, Vivian was there.
Oh, and Dubai.
And Dubai, we went skiing in Dubai, and we did some skiing for Karyology on Mount Rainier.
Okay, so I take that totally back. Turns out I have no memory of our epic adventures. Now we're going to head over to a meeting with the rest of our crew here in China to figure out this project and put all the pieces together.
Well, I think we're going to just have a conversation. Putting the pieces together is going to happen over the next few days.
Yes, that's Erik's job.
Which I think we're pretty dialed on. I mean, a lot of this stuff you just got to be flexible and move with it, as you saw today. We're going to meet Sabrina with a lot of the translations, the English to Chinese translations around filming and shooting and cameras. It gets pretty complex if you have no idea really about cameras and producing. And so she's going to help us with a lot of technical interpretation.
Timelapse is 4, 5, D3.
这是2套。
There will be 2, 5, D3.
Do we have a slider for this? Okay, and somebody who knows how to use it.
你们拍的人知道怎么拍是吧？对 ，yeah.
I don't know if you can hear me because he's inside the glass shower. Okay, so after 4 hours of trying to get skis, we finally have a pretty basic set of skis here. But we're pretty excited because it was going to be nothing at the beginning of the day, and now we've got skis. So Erik and I tonight have got to pack all of this into our bags, and Erik will leave early in the morning at about 4. I've got another day or 2 in Beijing before we all meet up in Hemu village.
I don't normally go to McDonald's, but I thought I should try a McDonald's rice bowl, chicken rice bowl, because that's something I hadn't had before. It sounds rather healthy, a healthy choice at McDonald's. Vivian, who's chosen the traditional route.
Well, I had to see if the McChicken burger tasted the same, and it does. And so Erik and I were remarking on how incredible it is that they managed to make it taste the same all over the world. So, how we ended up eating McDonald's is quite simply Erik and I just got to the end of the day and got a bit tired and done with figuring out things, and McDonald's was right there. So, I think we just, yeah, it was a no thought process. Erik was also curious about the rice they served at McDonald's, so that kind of helped it along.
Alright, Vivian, I'm heading with the Ford team up to Altai.
Okay, bye.
Alright, you're gonna help me with my bags like a gentlewoman. We're packed up, or I'm packed up. Vivian's gonna stay behind and do some much needed housekeeping work with the company, and I'm gonna go lay some groundwork and do, you know, the usual crap that you got to do at work, like find people who make skis out of trees, and horses, and people who fly eagles. Yeah, you know, the usual laundry list of things that one needs to do at work. So I've met up with Leo he was up with us last summer, and Shibui is going to do still photog. Leo's going to head up the video camera team up there, and it's pretty cool meeting back up. We saw each other in September, last year September. Josh, shout out to Josh because he was with us. We're going to head our way up to Altai. We're going to be met by about 8 other people. Vivian's going to take the 8 other people and the skiers and go through this transit with quite a herd with a bunch of skis. It's going to be pretty wild for her.
We're headed to lunch here just outside of the Urumqi airport. So today we're on our layover in Urumqi on the way to Altai, and we're going to stop with the fellas to have some lamb. It's about -6 Celsius outside, and this is really hitting the spot, warming it up. That's good lamb. We arrived in Altai. That's been 12, 13, 14 hour transit to this point. And we've got another 5 hours to go. It'll be midnight before this transit's over. Taking some interesting roads, and we're literally like 100 yards from the airport. I had to take a shower before I could talk to you guys and take you around after this epic transit. Now we're way out in the Xinjiang Autonomous Region, and we were headed out to Hemu Village, and it was supposed to be a primitive village, traditional. Well, right next to the village, just a little ways away, they have a totally modern set of cabins, which we get set up in. I was prepped to go into a little hut somewhere and just kind of curl up and go to sleep. But not only get a shower, but I got a shower. Viv will love this, she doesn't know this yet. Heated floors. So the floors down here are heated, they're warm, which is awesome. This whole place is warm. It's like -10 outside right now. What a day. It's over. Tomorrow we're jumping up, what are we doing tomorrow? I talked to you is one of my handlers here. We have 20 snowmobiles lined up, like 20 horses, 2 big vehicles, 4x4s. I mean, it's full on out here. All the things we're worried about so far are not a concern.